And we're back!
Episode 7.
Yes, sir. We got a special guest today. The one and the only, the whatnot king, Mallory's finest, fine curate. Hello, you shit me, Mr. Anthony Tavares. Anthony, how the fuck are you doing?
I'm good. I just got brought along. You guys just found me on the side of the road, and he was like, "Hey, you want to do a podcast?"
Yeah,
My word.
so before Noah gets mad, talk into the mic and stop spinning around, right?
Yeah.
This is serious shit. You fucking stand still.
Say whatnot.
Look,
Yeah.
I have to
Oh,
go
gosh.
like this now when I'm
Sorry, it's
talking.
part of my ADHD.
And how are you
Hey.
doing today?
I'm good. A little nice slow day. And then you guys called me. You're like, "Hey, you want to be on a podcast?" And I was like, "Why not? Why not? Why not? That's."
Why not? Whatnot?
You want to tell us about your
Yo.
fit?
Yeah, I'm wearing right now. I got DR1s on the lows. LV Kusama jeans.
LV what?
LV Kusama.
I thought you said LV Kaminga jeans.
yeah.
Like coming off the Warriors
Is that how you
jeans.
pronounce it?
Kusama?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I
guess
don't
so.
know. I'm actually really
No,
asking.
no,
I actually don't know.
I believe so.
I legit don't know. It's not a joke. I legit don't know how to pronounce
I
it.
don't know.
And the human-made Black Lives Matter tee.
What we got on the feet?
DR1s. That's it.
She.
Tony, what are you rocking today?
Wow.
I'm wearing my same shorts I wear every time. I'm wearing my same t-shirt I wear every time, and I got these.
Ah,
Wow.
Always has to
your
upset me.
eyes.
And what about you, Leo?
I'm rocking the some Supreme is Dead cargo shorts. Got a
Make sure to watch the last episode.
Yo, did you find those at Marshall's?
I bought them here for
For all
$5
the viewers.
$5.
because it's dead.
Shit.
Oh,
And
God.
I got some DB dunks on.
There you
Those are
go.
fire.
Ooh, sexy.
Matching little
Yo,
olive socks.
you want to tell us about your haircut?
Damn, bro. Why?
Yeah, starting already.
Oh, fuck. No, can you cut that out right here? I'm going to clap so you know where to fucking end it. Right
All
there.
right. All right, Dylan, you want to
Ah, full
tell
fit,
us about your fit?
No, I'm in the process of moving right now, so I don't even know where half my clothes are. So I'm wearing
Oh.
the same thing I probably wore in the last episode.
Yo, don't
What
worry
are you
about
wearing on
it.
your feet?
Don't worry about it.
Yo,
Oh, Chucks again.
What are you wearing on
I-
your head? A new
Uh,
haircut. Tell us about it.
I hate you all. Again, no. Someone asked me my fit again.
all right. Yo, so tell us what you're wearing.
The same thing. I'm in the, in the process of moving, so
It's all
same
good.
shit.
Yo, if you're like,
Shut up.
no, you're gonna be like me. You're gonna wear the same shit every day
Yeah.
because you're gonna stop caring about life.
Oh, okay. fair. Yeah,
Hey, yo.
one's like that, but I'm in the process of moving, so I
Oh.
don't know where half my stuff is.
so what are you trying to say about me? I was like,
Nothing.
No, honestly,
Just
like
conservative.
So another
Yo,
news, Dylan. You went to the Senior Drake concert.
Yes. Yeah,
How
yeah,
was
yeah.
that?
I went on opening night, Barclays Center.
Mm.
Probably
was-
gonna pop a video. I'm gonna send it to director. Fire. Not gonna lie, it's the first concert I've been to in a while, but
what was the last concert you've been to?
Drake.
I honestly don't know. No, I wish. No, I actually don't know. It's been a while because COVID,
Mm.
so I don't.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know what
Word,
concert
word.
I've been to, but stage presence, fire. Set design, fire. The crowd, fire. Set selection, fire.
Could you
Everything fire.
See? Could you see what he had on feet? Not really.
It's probably the Noctis.
Probably
Definitely the Noctas. Oh no, he had the glides.
Glides.
He had the glides on, the Nocta glides.
Mm.
Fire. Super fire. And I
Word.
think he had a Cody Phillips jacket on. It's like a independent local, not local. He's an independent designer
Or
that does his own shit like Kunso, and people are like, "Yo, what the hell? Like that's a Cody Phillips jacket." So, yeah, it looked like Drake really didn't give a fuck because
word.
his fits is mad baggy.
yeah.
Mhm.
So honestly, I like it. But other than that, that was a fire night.
Word.
I didn't black out, so I got
There
to
it
see everything.
Good job.
Nice. Nice.
All I can say though, 21,
Can you do
love
something for me?
21, I love 21. But when he got on, everybody just started going to the bathroom.
Hey, yo.
Wait,
Yo.
oh, so no one cared about him.
No, people cared about him, but there were some people who were just like, all right, this is time to use the bathroom.
Mm.
I was one of those people.
Mm.
Oh god.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go take a piss.
Word, word.
But yeah, smooth.
Have
Good
you-
night.
Question. So, the fits that everybody wore there, how many Hellstar t-shirts did you see?
Oh, just in my section alone, at least 3 or 4. And
That-
I'm talking about
That's in the dark. You
in the
saw it.
dark,
So
in the dark, and like 2 rows behind me, like a commutative, like 2 rows. So there's like a part. I don't know if anybody's going to, or one of our viewers are going to a Drake concert, but I don't know. He like tells you to look around, say what's good to the people behind you or something, and then he goes, "Yeah, look around." I look around. 1, 2, 3. Same Hellstar T-shirt. I started dying. Like I would like in front. The one of the dudes was right behind me. I laughed in his face. I felt so bad. I was like,
Jesus.
oh shit. And then yeah, that goes to show that Hellstar is banking right now.
Oh,
Here to stay.
they apparently they just dropped a new collection today
Yeah.
Yes. Was
And-
it? And you know
and-
about that?
Sold out.
in the retail. They upped it by. Let's see. I think the t-shirts were 160. I think it was originally 95.
Holy
Yeah.
So
shit.
$65 markup from
Mhm.
the original t-shirts.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
And
it's
so
still
I
sold
can't
out.
even imagine resale. So I was like, if it's
Fuck.
160 now, it's like what? I'm guessing it's 250 to 300 on the aftermarket.
minimum.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I kept getting hit up. I mean, I don't buy, but I kept getting hit up asking if I know anybody that bots on Shopify.
Oh
They
yeah,
went
yeah,
live
yeah.
on Shopify.
Yeah, and they switch over to Shopify, which is
Yeah.
crazy because it's supposedly quote unquote easier to bot. So we'll see about that. Whoever wants to drop off the new Hellstar stuff when it comes in.
Please.
We already got a couple calls
Shit.
saying if we would buy them and if we would consign it. It was like your best consign them because I did not even know that they upped the price by $65.
I
That's
didn't know
crazy.
either.
I was like, I don't even know what to buy it at because
That's wild.
damn.
That's
You think that's
fucking-
gonna up the resale on the older ones though, or
Well, so not to toot my own horn, but we sell the Hellstar cheaper than anybody else. So we've seen stores sell Hellstar for $300 to $350. We price it very competitively at $200. Like just get in and out, constant rotation, in and out, and it's like that's what we want. It's like we don't care about making the extra 50 to extra like $100 profit. It's like we just want it to be consistent. We'd rather have people come to us than anybody else. Obviously, that's the name of the game. It's like
Yeah.
there's a lot of stores out there, so that's what we do.
and keep it consistent because you might even try to price it that extra 50 to 100, and it's not even a guarantee that you're gonna even get that.
Exactly.
It's like we're not. It's like it's just time spent. It's like if it's not sold, it's not profit.
And then even
Facts.
even consigners.
That
we-
inventory is worse than like losing money on a shoe.
yeah.
Exactly.
And we let even consigners undercut us by selling it at 190. And that shit just flies.
You know who you are.
If you're the consigner, comment down below.
Or don't.
Hey, yeah. All right,
Uh,
so
Has anyone ever seen Travis live or in concert or anything like that?
yeah,
Have I seen him live?
No.
yeah.
I seen him. The only time I saw him was Rodeo,
I saw him Astro.
but like he almost stepped on me because it was the
Holy
it
God.
was it was the listening party.
Wait, he stepped on it?
He almost stepped. He was on the bar. It was at the listening party, and I forget
Fuck.
yeah, I forget the name of that place.
It's done. It's deaded.
Yeah,
Fuck. What was that spot?
I don't know. That's like where Kylie Jenner was just mingling in the crowd, and she was still
Fuck. What was that
like old
spot?
Kylie. I don't remember.
All right, we're gonna think about the spot and we're gonna put it right here.
So yeah, so I saw him live for the Rodeo listening party,
Uh-huh.
way back when, and fucking, you know what I mean, 3,500 for the coat, days. But my biggest takeaway from that is he almost fucking stepped on me.
What? So what? You were at the bar
Yeah,
and what?
he was just fucking running up and down the fucking bar like fucking Coyote Ugly and shit.
Fucking Coyote
Ugly's
Ugly.
crazy.
Oh, shit. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, what is that? The Tasmanian devil?
Nah, Coyote Ugly is better. Coyote Ugly is better.
Oh.
But anyway, his I was gonna ask about like his stage presence compared to Drake, but I only saw him like on a
Oh
bar.
no! It's a whole different
Yeah.
thing. The presence between them, aside from each other, is literally Drake's calm.
Yeah.
Travis is fucking.
Nah, word. Travis will have a motherfucker like jump off the top rope for fucking
Nah,
nothing.
I think the one most vivid thing I really remember, the only thing actually I remember from Travis, is I blacked out standing
Mm.
for like 30 seconds.
Hey yo.
What?
Like everything went it's like I don't know, for all the COD players out there, I stopped playing that shit. But it's like when you get stun grenaded
Oh yeah.
and everything goes.
Yeah. You get
Wait,
the
what
concuss.
was this?
This was Astro World. This is like 26. I don't know.
You were in Houston?
No. This is fucking. Where is it? Newark or some shit?
Was it like 2016?
Yeah.
Well, oh, wait,
Oh.
well, so at Prudential.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
legit. I remember. I felt like I stun grenaded. Everything closed in and my vision went black.
Yeah.
This is when you were
For-
still working
so-
at G-Star?
So
Oh,
you
wait,
were
so you blacked
concussed.
out.
I blacked for 30 seconds though.
Yeah.
Because the music was so loud, everything was rowdy, and I guess my body couldn't take it, and everything just went. And then I woke up, like I didn't wake up.
On the floor.
I guess I just
yeah. You came
no.
to. You came
I
to.
came back to it, standing in the same spot, holding everything, and it went. And
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, what the fuck just happened, bro?"
So, like, in your personal opinion, who do you think is a better performer, Drake or Travis?
In my
Your
at this
personal
very
opinion,
moment
yes.
in my life now,
Sure.
Drake.
All right.
Because
Well,
I
so
calmed down.
so is it Drake because of production?
No.
Because I could imagine. I never been
Yeah.
to one of his shows, but
So
I could imagine that the production aspect of his shows is probably pretty amazing.
No.
Especially because I heard about the rumors of the 3D younger self of him on the couch.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah,
no, that wasn't 3D. That's an actual person.
yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
look
They
exactly like
see-
him.
I think they
Oh,
used
gosh.
CGI.
And then
his face.
it's
Oh, he
him.
just found.
they just put a wig on him
And
and then they bring him around everywhere.
They
It's
call
like
it-
a young ass kid that looks like him on Degrassi.
is his
Oh,
name
wow.
Aubrey?
No.
Was he in a
He's-
wheelchair?
Oh my god. But no, I say
What?
Drake.
What the Gross?
I say
What?
production.
What?
Yeah.
What the Nick? What,
Yeah, no,
Nickelodeon,
I mean-
Disney, whoever that show is.
The best part about Drake though is because he goes through different times of his life
Yeah.
and you can relate to it because you're like, oh shit, during that time, this is what I was doing. This time.
Word.
Travis is like, if you want to get fucked up,
All right.
that's
Gotta
how it was.
rage.
So my question is, where's the disconnect between that and footwear? Because Travis is freaking up here and Drake is.
Because Drake is a resonator and Travis is a I don't know even how to describe him. Travis is he's a monster in a
Just-
good way.
Just more influence on streetwear then.
Yeah, nah, 100%.
I
Drake
mean,
is more of AOD. Travis is
everything else.
Marshalls.
no
Dude,
what?
What the? Hey yo!
I guess in
Travis-
terms of like
Yeah.
streetwear, I guess Jake just like
He doesn't
I
give a
don't know,
fuck.
Well, he doesn't give a fuck, but he caters more to like I guess I want to say like the older.
He
the older
cares
crowd.
about he caters to the Saint Tropez. I'm on a yacht
Mm,
crowd.
mm.
Travis caters to the I'm gonna go strag around Broadway Ave in
Is that-
Soho.
Shout out
Is
Strag
that-
Life Records.
Is,
Yes,
is,
sir.
is that why Drake puts out a what is it $2,000 robe and Travis just puts out a $60 merch tee?
Yo, wow, that's good. Yes. Okay. Drake robe here, retail price, and then latest Travis Utopia merch here. And it's a bundle.
Travis for the people.
Travis is for the people. So that goes to show. If you know, you know.
Listen, I don't know how many people I've heard already stating that, hey, like this Travis golf, I'm gonna just either wear that shit in the snow or I'm gonna just fucking.
Don't get me wrong. They're
Um,
both dope in the way that they are.
What, the golf shoe?
Oh, no, I'm not talking about streetwear wise. I'm talking about like the way that they articulate
No,
their
for
shit.
sure, but we're
Yeah.
talking about streetwear. So, like the
Oh,
golf
sure.
shoe they're supposed to come out with, right? I don't know the name of it yet. You could heard it here. I've heard people say, "Hey, this is either my winter shoe, or I'm gonna freaking sandpaper it, or like
What-
trim it down to the
what-
nub and make it a Jordan 1 low
Wait, winter shoe because
because it has the
as
spikes.
traction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the
Yeah.
spikes, and it's a
You-
Jordan 1.
Yo, no.
My
I'm-
point
I'm-
exactly.
I'm
I've
sorry,
heard
but
no
it's like-
one talk
it's
about
like-
a glide.
It's like if you guys wear the Travis Scott as a snowshoe, yo, God be with you because I'm gonna say you are so stupid. You are
What if we get it for retail?
I mean,
yeah,
We're gonna
play golf.
bookmark
Nah,
this.
Yo,
bro.
yo,
Let's
play
go
golf,
golfing.
Play golf or sell it.
You know how much country clubs are now for golf?
Well, if you could afford Travis Scott, then you could afford like $2,400.
But it's
Tra-
retail.
Yeah, it's retail, my boy.
Yeah, but
Bring out the whole ocean.
But what about $2,400 jeans? Would you go golfing?
Oh,
What?
and this is
I plead the
Ant's
fifth.
retail for the jeans. right here.
So,
my boy, yo,
my
you got
boy,
that. Yo, you got
my
that,
boy.
bro. You got
yeah.
that.
So
You got
speaking
that.
of Ant, so how you been after sold out?
It's been fun. no,
Life's
but,
been lit.
I mean, it's like
Wait, but hold on. Before you even get into that, I guess
you want to start. We want to
Start
start from the beginning.
Nah, start from
Flashback.
the beginning.
Okay,
AMC
okay.
movie
Alright.
theater, and
So-
talk to me about them.
Leading up to our grand opening, 2016, May 21st, et cetera, et cetera. How did you apply for the job?
Okay, so I'm a senior in high school. I see a man named Tony Chen post on the local Facebook groups back when Facebook reselling was a thing.
Wait. So,
Oh, excuse me.
so,
You see-
so did you follow the Instagram or did you just find us on the?
I found you on
group?
Facebook.
I found your help
you
You
wanted
posted
that.
in the buying selling Bergen County. If you know, you
Damn, it's
know.
Bergen
Oh, I got banned
Mm.
from that
County.
group.
It wasn't even
Yeah.
Jersey City.
No, Jersey City didn't have a page yet.
No, I got banned
until
from that
Tony
group.
made it.
What?
I
No,
never know.
Jersey City did.
Nah.
No.
No.
What was the
Well, no.
page you admin?
2016.
No,
Hell
Sold Out
yeah.
Jersey City.
Oh,
Yes.
Jersey City did.
So-
Buying selling Jersey City.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think,
but
I
it
think
didn't have
it
that many
was-
followers. Bergen County always had the
That's
most.
crazy
think
because
it
I'm
was
admin of that one.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
No wonder.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I'm admin of Jersey City.
Yeah, that show was trash.
Yeah, it was.
Sips
So-
cup water.
So this is like 2016. Tony makes a post saying, "Hey, about to open up the store. Feel free to come by." I think you mentioned about something, whatever. And then I was like, "Oh, I'm a kid who likes shoes. I'm working at AMC theaters, making $7.38 an hour.
Oh
Let
my
me apply for a job."
Mm.
I forgot about
And what
that.
happens when you get to sold out?
So I'm working at AMC theaters. So basically, I hit up Tony, and we're talking back and forth about how I want the job. Da 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 da. In short points, he's like, "Yeah, man, I don't think it's gonna work." And I'm like, "Cool." Like,
Damn.
So fast forward. It's my senior skip day in high school. I don't know if anybody else did that. Instead of me going out and having fun, I had no friends. So so I went up to Sold Out because Tony was Sold Out was open, but you're only allowed to pay the keymaster at the time
Mm.
because they were doing renovations. They're getting the store
gotcha.
ready. So I go in.
Wait. Pause. wait. The store was open.
The
but
store
you
was
could
open,
only
but
play
you
the
could
keymaster.
only play keymaster.
So you had to ring the doorbell
Ring the doorbell.
and you could only play the keymaster. It's like just to get someone in the store, you
Yeah.
promote, etc.
Okay.
Essentially, like think of COVID, you know what I mean? But nothing's for sale.
Yeah.
But so it's like bare bones. Like we're literally still sanding down the
Oh,
show
Yeah.
because like so.
These exact shows.
No, well, not these.
Well,
exact shows. It was like the
the wood. The
yeah,
plane.
yeah other wooden shows because we had to sand them down because we were afraid that they were going to give a kid splinters.
Mm.
So we were like literally just
Yeah.
elbow grease nonstop.
Oh, yeah.
So then, as you said, ring the bell though. I definitely didn't ring that doorbell. I was knocking, and then I realized, and then I saw the piece of paper saying "ring doorbell," and I'm like, oh, dang, ring the doorbell.
And that's how I knew that he should not be hired
Oh.
because
So
he
then-
could not follow instructions.
So then I rang the doorbell.
Did you knock first?
Yes. So I ring the doorbell, and then I'm let in, and I'm just like, wow, they're like, there's shoes everywhere, literally on the floor, not even on yet. He only has like the Jordan wall like halfway done from Jordan 1s through 5.
Mm.
And that's when like, I think about also this time, I don't know if you guys followed us, before, but this is when we didn't have that many shoes. So like they would face fully sideways.
Yeah.
So like to fill up the wall.
Damn, yeah, I remember that.
So Tony's standing on the ladder, and then the old owner, who was named nameless, but like he was sitting behind a counter.
Mm.
And then basically I said, hey, I'm the kid that reached out to you. And I basically annoyed them for an whole hour. I
Mm.
sat there for an hour, talked about shoes, picked up every single shoe, talked about it, played the Keymaster for a little bit, lost. And then basically talked my butt off for an hour till the nice man that's behind the counter was like, you might as well give him a job.
Oh, shit.
But so there's a lot of people who actually like ask on Instagram, on email, yo, how can I get a job? Here's my resume, etc., etc. This is probably one of the best ways to try to get a job because he literally came in expecting nothing. And
And he played the Keymaster.
No, but he came in and I think he helped us do inventory, and he sweeped.
Damn, son.
Hey,
Well,
But,
no.
but
Yeah, you
but
did.
he did it technically.
Willingly.
So willingly and pro bono.
Yeah.
Pro bono, because he had nothing
Oof.
else to do.
No,
Well-
but so because he did it for free, we're like, you know what? Because he's willing to do it for free, like literally interning. He was like, when we didn't ask for interns, like, and all you people out there just gonna hate. Just like, oh, why didn't we pay him? All right, well, he didn't ask for shit.
I did it.
Anyway,
He just started
so
working.
it's like he basically
We weren't
wanted
even
us.
open.
He really wanted like the job, and in my
You're
mind, I was like,
hired.
I'm not gonna give it to you because, you know, you're 17, blah blah blah. It's like you're too young. It's like, you're not gonna understand this anything. But in those 2-3 hours that he was there, he really busted his ass, and I was like, all right. And obviously the partner was like, maybe you should just give him a job. He's like, he looks hardworking. I was like, you know what? Screw it.
My boy.
Let's do it.
I'll never forget. So you skipped the whole part, kind of. But the next day, Tony was like, "Yo, come in for an interview." I come in. The next day, he hands me a broom. I sweep up the back, and then he's like, "This is before we had shelves." He was like, "Organize the back by make, model, and size." But with no shelves. Like I had to stack shoe boxes on top of each other. And then I was able to do it. And then I think I got it done within like an hour and a half. And he was like, "Wait, you're done already?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "All right." And then I just kept sweeping the front and then just talking to them and then continued on. He gave me the job. I got hired May 12th of 2016 and then we opened on May 21st.
Yes, it helps to have a brain.
Word.
It
Yeah,
really
that's your
does.
canon
It
event.
really does help to have a brain.
Common sense is very needed.
It's like, well, so trust me. It's like we've had people work here. I'm not gonna mention any names that they can't
Function.
comprehend how the stockroom works.
Mm.
Oh.
So-
I know what you're talking about.
So it's like,
oh my god,
and-
that was so bad.
so you know, it is what it is. But
Don't yell
But-
at me.
but but this boy picked it up with
Yeah.
zero training. I literally just had to give him instructions, and obviously, as an owner, you want to do the least amount of training, because
Yeah, he IKEA'd this shit.
Yeah, it's like bare minimum. Yo, model size or whatever I said.
Yeah.
It's like, and he understood because he was into sneakers already, so it kind of helped. And he got it done within a few hours. And obviously in my head, I was like, this is gonna take probably blah 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 because I barely gave him any instructions.
Nice.
So I was expecting him to come back to me, ask questions, but with the bare minimum of instructions I gave him, he got it done, and he got it done quick. Because I went back there, I double checked his work, and I was like, "All right, I don't know what else to tell you to do because we don't
Well,
we don't know what else to really
you're
do."
fucking hired.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if you know, but you've been on the clock for 2 hours now. Go on break.
And that's Anthony's canon event.
Oh, and fun fact, I didn't meet any of my coworkers till opening day.
Fuck. Oh no, well
He's
people.
like, oh, I thought it was just you and me.
Oh no, people were just getting hired. It's like,
Wait, there's more of you?
Yo, I'll never forget. Yo, shout out to Justin. I think I came in. It was like right before grand opening. I come in and then the first thing he asked me, he's like, "Yo, you trying to play with Keymaster?" And I'm like, "Nah, bro, I work here." And then I met and then my other coworker at the time, John. I met him on grand opening.
Nice.
Damn.
I'll never forget the first shoe I sold here on grand opening. It was a size 13 Taxi 12 and a preschool pair of Toro Bravo 4s.
you remember that?
Fire.
Yes,
I remember my first
the
shoe.
taxi.
Yeah.
2013.
I remember my first
it
shoe.
was a
Do
grand
you
opening.
really?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the
Jesus Christ!
Absolutely
Jordan
not.
12
Don't
size-
fucking look at me.
It's like, do you
I
remember your
forget.
first shoe?
I remember the first two I consigned here.
Nah, I remember the first shoe I
Selling it.
sold because I was so lost because it was more of I have to transition so much.
Wait. How did you get here?
I don't know, man.
Wait.
I just got
wait,
here.
I can tell you how I got here. It's
Wait,
even
I just
funnier.
spawned.
Wait, Ivan?
Shout out Ivan.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, was it Ivan?
Yeah.
So-
I
so-
think you guys were.
So Ivan was a previous employee.
Shout out Ivan.
wait. Yo, do people actually know that actually a fun story? If it wasn't for Ivan declining the job in the first place, I would have never got hired. Because you offered him the job first. You wanted to
No,
hire him.
I didn't know him.
Yeah, he did. Well, he applied, but then
Bro, Tone doesn't even know what he ate yesterday.
Bro,
Yo,
Tone doesn't know he's drinking right
yo,
now.
Ivan, if you know, you know.
Yo, my brain is mush.
Yo, if it helps, when I started working here, Tony was like, "Oh shit, you're in the back. Word, let me show you the fucking upstairs." I'm like, "Yo, what are you talking about? Just consign here."
Wait, what?
Yo.
What?
Exactly.
Wait, what?
I started off as a consigner, then COVID happened, then it didn't, right? And then I was like, "Oh shit, we're busy. Fuck it. I guess I'll just start fucking buying and whatever the fuck else and grabbing shoes for people because it was so busy."
Oh my God! Yes,
Yes,
that's what happened.
Exactly.
Holy
I
fuck.
wasn't working here, but I was working.
Oh, so that's
You pulled the end.
Yes.
Oh, so
worse
that's
than
so
Ant,
that's
'cause
really
he
like
didn't
the
even
key.
know. Yeah.
So that's the key to getting a job here.
You just start
free,
working.
You work free first, and you just you
Yo,
use
it was-
inception,
yo, it
like
was-
you
I
actually work here.
I remember
And
that
then I
day.
think you work, and I just
Holy
randomly
I
fuck,
put
remember
them
that
in.
day because it was Dylan and Mateo in the front, and then two
Wait,
people in the back.
Wait, was I already on maternity leave?
Yes. That's
What?
why
Wait,
it-
wait,
I wasn't
I'm
here.
Yo,
already.
you
I-
were,
I-
and that's why it was such a blur for you because you came back and you were like,
oh
"Wait, you
my
work
God!
here?"
Yeah. That
exactly.
was.
Wait. Did I hire you?
Yes, but after the fact, like I
Wait,
got
wait.
hired after you came on maternity leave.
Wait. I hired you during paternity leave.
No, you hired
After.
you hired me after when you came back. And you were like, "Yo, like we're gonna take you on, but like we're moving over here, and like we're gonna do this and then."
Because you were just chilling with us
I would
most
literally,
of the time.
I would literally
Yeah.
bring in like a 30 clip, and I'd be like, "Fuck, let me just wait, whatever the hell," and
just
then like
chill.
people wouldn't
And
understand my prices, and I'd just wait, and I'd be like, "Haha, I told you, 3 of them sold."
And that's the
and
point.
then like
yeah.
eventually, like I was like, "Well, fuck, there's 90 people in the store, but there's only 3 employees. Let me just start grabbing
oh,
shoes."
Fuck. That's
And
when
then
we
it was
were-
like, yo,
Oh, but so one story because of what you just said.
Mhm.
So timing is everything. So he brought in one pair of shoes. Not gonna say like what it is, but there was a specific individual by the counter.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
You
yeah.
talked
he-
about
and-
this.
Yeah, the Travises.
Well,
Travis.
well,
Yeah,
but-
we
but-
talked about it on the cast.
But did we say who it was?
no,
Okay, so anyway, so- He saw it. He was into it, and I was like, "It's never gonna sell at this price." And I was like, and he saw it. He was like, "How much?" I'm like, "You know, it's blah blah blah." And
It
he's
was
like,
fuck it, add
he's
it
like-
on the list.
"All right." I'm like,
Oh.
and this guy is literally to the right of the guy who's buying it, and I'm like,
At first, I'm offended because this man is speaking to me in third person.
Yeah.
I'm standing next to him, but he's talking to Tony, who's talking to me, and he's like, "I don't know, I'll call the consignor. Let me figure this out for you."
Yep.
He was like, "Yo, I could let it go for 9," and it was on release day, and he was like, "Fuck it, I didn't get my shit in yet. Like, I need it."
so
Damn.
like-
So
I'm-
he sold
I'm-
it for 9.
I'm whispering to him. I'm like,
He
We're like-
fucking sold.
Mind you, I came to bring in the shoe because
Make sure you consign us all.
because none were in stock. It just came out. It was release day. I just picked it up from We Know. And you know, whatever. I came to the store. I was like, "Yo, look at the shoe." So when stuff comes in, you know what to look for. And man was like, "How much for that?" And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, yo.
"Oh, it
Damn.
worked out."
Yeah, no,
Right
for
time.
sure. I was like,
Yeah,
"How
yeah.
the fuck?"
But fucking but and though, shit, man. We had a
Nah,
trip.
Nah,
yo,
word.
working at Sold Out honestly was like one of the best times in my life. Yeah, thinking about it, I was a young kid. I was 17, working at the new pop-in store. Okay, remember, people forget this is like 2016. This is still before StockX and Go went
Oh
like.
my god, I
when-
forgot.
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
this is before StockX
Yeah.
and Go went really
Did it-
public.
Went live.
Yo,
Didn't
and we were in the cut. It's like, yo,
Didn't you technically
like to this day, nobody else is on that street.
no,
Yeah, nah.
Didn't
said
you
it?
technically open right before round 2, New York?
yes,
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah,
we opened about a
that's-
year before.
Yeah,
But
that's
all-
what I'm saying. So
yeah.
like you were the only thing on the East Coast that was really like reselling
Yeah,
storefront in in Jersey.
within like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
that area.
yeah.
And it was like,
Fuck.
and you guys gotta remember also like at this time especially, let's talk about like the buying aspect. Like there wasn't no StockX bid to look on. I remember at a time, me and Tony used to have Flight Club tabs opened up
Yeah,
across
a
the
million.
screen
Or
for
eBay.
every popping
Oh,
shoe
No, and eBay.
and
Yeah.
eBay.
eBay
eBay.
was used. So it's like, so I know that everybody uses like StockX, Go, all these other apps. You know, it's out there.
Yeah,
it's like,
all you
you
green
know,
buttons.
use like what you have at your disposal. I get it. And it's like we do the same exact thing. and you judge the market. You try to like get it. It's like how many times has it sold? What size is it? How much
Yeah.
of demand it is? Like how many times did it sell in the past month, year, or decade, or,
However, yeah.
or whatever? And then that's how you try to figure out a number. And before those apps came out, it was eBay.
Yeah.
Because that's what I taught you.
Yeah.
Because that's what we had.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, before these apps came out, because they kind of skewed the market,
Mhm.
because we were selling shoes at dirt.
I can name chocolate SBs for $80.
There it is.
We were
Fuck.
selling
Fuck.
shoes at dirt because we only had
Shout out,
one thing to go off of, and it was crazy.
Wait.
And
Oh,
when
I keep going, I keep
and when
going.
I saw these
Top
chocolate,
five.
so
Top five?
Yeah,
no, wait.
No,
so,
top five.
So when I saw these chocolate SPs for $80, I'm like, what the fuck, yo.
What do you mean it's sold?
Yo,
Wait.
Yo,
Wait. Can I put
Top-
and they were put on consignment.
Oh shit!
That-
yeah.
that's I was so blown
agreed
away.
to
It's
this?
like, I was so it's like we're not gonna say who agreed to it.
But,
Because
Was it the founder of
Be- it-
chocolate?
because he's a good person. He's a big heart. so we're not gonna talk about
Yeah.
him. But it's not like he maliciously did it. He just didn't
Clearly,
know
it
what
was
it
$80.
No.
He didn't know what it was.
If you put it this way though, this is before the fucking
No, yeah.
Travis boom.
Regardless,
yeah.
it was a $400
Oh, wait,
shoe.
hold up.
This was
Uh,
before the Travis
no,
boom.
yeah.
That's a key point.
For
This
sure.
was before Dunks popped off
But
again.
it,
Yeah,
it,
this is
it was
when-
at least hundreds of
No,
dollars.
it was like at least 1,000 days before.
No,
this
Dunks
is
that's
popped
when
off.
fine.
this is when
I'm saying
ones
the
were
the
hot,
actual shoe went for at least like four
but
something.
no one's buying
Yeah.
that. Though,
No, nobody's
you know?
buying it.
Yeah. No.
It's like I knew what it was
Hmm.
So
because
I'm gonna drop
my
my
Top five.
the top 5 biggest steals we ever sold out, or shoes that were sitting.
Mm.
Top number 5, Skunk SB size 6.5 for $150, sat for almost a year.
Damn, I remember that.
Number 2, De La Soul Dunk Lows, brand new, size 9 at $100. Tony couldn't sell that shoe for his life. It was there when I first started working there. And I think
In life.
too.
The last shit just
In
let it
life.
shit
Number 3.
lifestyle.
Number 3, Panda Pigeon Dunks at $6,500, the size 10.5.
brand new,
Brand
Wait,
new.
how much?
brand new 6,500.
Brand new. What is that like?
$6,500.
You can
It's
show how
20
much the
it's
show
20
goes for now here.
It's 25 grand right now. Holy fuck!
Panda pigeon with the
Anyway.
engraving.
And you know who actually ended up with that pair of size 10.5s? Sean Wotherspoon.
Well, then he sold it.
Wow.
And then he ended up.
It's because he did a video about it, and our tag was on the fucking box.
Wow. That's
no-
crazy.
All right, and the number one.
Oh, no. I'm on 4. Or 2, whatever.
You're on 3.
What?
If we could show a picture, Tony when he had all his Off-White Chicago's.
Hmm.
Remember all
Oh,
they were
yeah.
like 1,500 each, I believe.
Shout out to is like you know who you are.
Shout out to Nell.
It's not me, guys. It's not me.
Yeah.
I know him too, though.
And probably the number 1 steal. I actually consigned this myself. I consigned in 2016. I consigned 1985 Chicago size 7 for $100 at the shop.
Wait, did you?
Yes.
I don't. Okay, so I don't remember that. So I don't know, but I do remember that I sold my black cement and white cement Supreme Dunks. Probably like $500-600
Yeah.
each.
Yeah. About that.
It's because it was there for the longest time.
Oh yeah.
Year
Yeah.
and a half. $500-600, and obviously 2 years later, Travis Scott wears Dunk SPs and it pops off, and I'm just like,
I
you
know.
I'm just there with my
My dick
in my hand.
I just want to tell you, as a consumer, I was just crying because none of them was size 12.
Yeah.
Not
Or-
not a goddamn one of them.
And then probably, well, we always talk about it. I'll never forget. Also, then like kind of like one of my favorite moments was talking about SBs. We did a huge buyout. I want to say 2016, 2017.
Yo, shout out to Addison.
Yo, Yeah.
Mm.
Yo, we did a huge buyout
Before
of,
my
like, all
time.
SBs.
If you know, I don't know.
We did a huge buyout,
It must have been like 120, 150 pairs.
and they but like you think about it, like with the price or something, like we sold like
They-
Slam Cities at like $100.
Yeah, it's like, yo, everything was dirt. It's like, so we had people coming into the store. They're like, oh, can I buy 3 at a discount? I'm like, no, absolutely not. It's like these things are below retail. It's like,
Do you want my
get-
arm?
It's like, get out of my face.
Black Melvin's at 150.
No, it was like,
Whoa,
yo, it was, yo.
fuck.
So I think I had this conversation with Addison a few years ago. I was like, do you ever regret like
Anything?
something to us? He's like, no, because like I really needed the money then.
Mm.
And
yeah.
that made me feel so much better because like just
They
looking
wanna
back,
do
'cause
it
like-
to you,
because, like,
man.
I look back and I'm like, I feel so bad because like I offered you what I offered you and I sold it at what I sold it. It wasn't that much more, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I
But you
just
have to
I
think
just
about it.
felt
It was just the time-
bad because
Yeah,
like
It
be-
was just
but-
the times you were in.
but I felt bad because it was like, you know, it might have been 600, 700 days later or like 1,000 days later.
But you have to think about is this. It's
Yeah.
like 2016, 2017 was a
We-
whole different
yeah.
time.
No, I
No,
get
yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
it's like just in
But
hindsight,
morally,
I just
yeah.
felt bad.
Oh, actually, if you want to, how it is, I got another shoe for what's that? Honorable mention.
Honorable mention right
Um,
here. Ready?
Tony had the Blue Lobster with the special packaging.
No,
Mm.
no. I have something better. We had the Ueno with the wooden box.
Oh, yeah,
I remember
fuck
that.
yes,
I remember
yeah.
that.
Oh,
I
The
remember that.
Ueno with the
Shit.
wooden
I
box,
remember that.
still DS.
Yo,
remember that.
Yo, shout out. It's like, you know who you are. It's like, we never knew that it was gonna
Yeah.
pop off again, or there was gonna be like,
Yo, I'll never
like a
forget.
nostalgic
I
type of
remember
thing.
that.
Because
That's crazy.
I had that for like 4 years,
Fuck.
and it never sold.
Yeah.
That's fucking wicked.
Yo,
That
But
was-
the thing was, still wooden box, perfect condition.
How much?
No
Wait,
yellow.
wait.
It's like, I don't even know what we sold. I think
No,
we sold
wait.
it at like 800
no,
or
What
something.
size?
no, we didn't. No, we didn't. So this is when this is my buy now. I didn't know nothing about them.
Mm.
Yeah,
I-
it was like a mystery
So-
to me
so-
because it wasn't like a thing.
So I priced them in store.
How much?
Oh no, wait, no. You pressed a used pair.
No, I priced the used pair. This one when I had
Okay.
the used pair. Shout out to who you are to sold this. I priced it originally at $40 because I didn't know what it was.
Oh,
And then you came in and you was like, because remember, shout out Justin because he wanted to buy it, and then Tony was like, I think we can at least get. I think you was like, oh, we can get like $250 for it or something like that, and I was like,
that's still insane.
it's still insane. But you're like, I think we can at least like
Fuck.
$250. I was like, bro, it's just an Air Force. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Okay.
And then-
it's just an Air Force. Wait, pause.
Oh,
We're
wait.
gonna put the price.
Okay,
right
okay,
now.
okay. So remember, this was before you looked at your
This is
Nike manufacturers I like style code.
This was
Yeah.
not before Make It Rain, by the way.
Yeah.
But this is the price now.
So
So
yeah.
that's fucking wild. Yeah.
But the person that we sold it to still has it to this day. So
Wait,
that's
wait,
a good-
Justin.
No. Justin never bought it. We sold it to one of our regulars, and he got it cleaned and restored recently.
Yo,
It's
yo,
like
shout out to you. It's like that's a
He paid $250 for it.
What was the size on it?
11 and a half.
I didn't do Air Forces anymore. I remember that shoe. Yeah.
but to this day, it's like every
That's
now
your
and then
credit.
I still look on
No.
eBay. I'm like trying to find a steal. Like this is like if I wanted Air Force, this would be it.
Bro.
Really?
So it
Wow,
would be
really?
that. It would be that or the New York, Tokyo, or London stash Air Force One High, the original with the
Mm.
suitcase.
Yeah. That was.
We-
So-
One night only.
No. To this day, I've never found my size.
Oh no, we had the other stash.
No,
Air
no,
Force
no.
One.
That's trash.
Yeah.
I don't like the remake. It's like I want the original.
That's trash is crazy.
I was like, I'm sorry, stash, but it's like I like what I like. It's what it is.
That's true.
So,
Oh,
Ant,
yeah.
talk to me about you becoming the #1 consigner at Sold Out.
So basically, I kind of like. So you kind of like you gotta look at it like when I was working there, and I was just like, oh, people, well, I already know where we sell it at, you know. And there was times where I was still buying and reselling on the side because that's just what I normally did. Sorry, excuse me. And then it turned into like, okay, if I know what price they're selling at, and you know I got people that still want to sell it to me, why not just consign it? Because I look at it and I'm like, hey, if I consign shoes at the place I work at, that means on my day offs I have a chance to still make money.
Word.
True.
You know, it kind of looked at it like, yo, you can still make money while you sleep. And then like, yo, the best thing was walking in the next day to work and like, hey, I have a check ready.
Mm.
Or also it turned into, hey, you know, that kind of thing, like where a lot of us started reselling, where it was like, yo, you sell shoes to pay for your own shoes. So then
sure.
a lot of times, you know, I use that money to buy, maybe I buy a shoe or put it to something like a heater.
Yeah.
And it just made more sense because now it's like I'm getting paid weekly to do my job, and on top of that, it made me a better seller because not I'm only am I pushing items, but I have also a chance to push my own items.
Exactly.
It taught you
Better
the shit that
salesmanship.
you know now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the market.
I feel
Yeah.
like I resonate with you a lot because that's like where I'm at now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not really selling as much as I did way back when, but I'm still like, I feel like I'm cheating almost because it's like you're at work, you're getting paid to be at work, but hey, my shoe, you know, somebody asked for my shoe, I'm gonna sell mine before I sell fucking Dylan's shoe, whatever
Yeah.
the hell. You know what I
That's
mean?
fucked up, man.
I mean,
You know what's crazy? I don't even sell like that.
as,
Hey yo.
Cut that
gosh.
out.
But yeah, so what would you say would be like your most memorable or like your most hot item from way back when you were like still consigning and stuff like that with us?
like selling.
Yeah.
Yo, actually, you know what it was? Like conceding, like just use Jordans, use Yeezys. A lot of jeans.
Mm.
A lot like yo, shout out to Origins NYC, by the way. Basically,
Wow, I remember
Mm.
that time.
Well, good people's there.
yo, good
Yeah.
people's. Yo,
I
shout out to
remember
Chuck
good
and them.
Mm.
Chuck would let me basically at a time he would help me out. He would let me chill at his store sometimes, and I would buy stuff that he would pass on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chuck.
Word.
And then like I would buy out these YSL jeans for like $30-$40 and then consign them at the shop for like $100,
yeah.
120, and they would flip like constantly. But then that's like I'm taking my days off to still do that and then
Yeah.
bring it back to the
Nah,
shop.
yeah.
So I would move my like water for me. Just use Jordans because at the end of the day, like I looked at it like I think Tony kind of taught to me this most, where it was like, yo, as long as I'm making $50 on an item,
Yeah.
but I'm doing that constantly, like
Why not?
it makes sense,
Nah,
you
for
know,
sure.
like
your volume.
volume,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, your
like I don't
volume is
need a
better.
like, and also like a lot of other people that if you want to start reselling people, like or guys, gals, like
Lower your margin.
lower your margins, move your
Yeah.
volume
Nah,
because
word.
you might want to make $100 on an item, but think about it, like that $100 might take you 6 to 8 months. You
To
you
make
close
it.
your margin, even if you make 30 to 50,
Yeah.
but you're moving
It's quicker.
so many items and
Yeah,
it's
you can flip
quicker.
it, yeah,
Like it makes more sense in the
Nah,
long
word.
run.
But
I-
can't you say compared to 2016, 2017, it was a whole different. It was a
No,
flip.
well, yeah. Think about when we first opened. Like, think about we were only making like think about it, guys. We were buying shoes in 2016 and only putting like $50 on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. Also, like, there's 3 of us. Like Tony just opened this. Like he's
Uh-huh.
the first time having employees. Like we're all about fast return. We don't got time. We're in the store in the block. We got to bring people. We got people from Dickinson coming like coming
Oh,
over trying wanting to
God,
buy a shoe.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we got to sell to these
Oh,
people.
the Dickinson people.
Yo,
Nah,
yo,
yeah.
yo, yo,
Also,
shout out to
also,
Dickinson.
we didn't know the market in Jersey.
Yeah.
No, we
It
did
was
it.
like so. It was like
different.
complete news. Like we had to feel everything out.
Yeah. True.
Nah, I
So-
remember. I mean, I was at my previous employer, and I remember seeing you constantly, like in Tribeca, like on your way to go get something.
Yeah, we always used to say
we
hi.
always like cross paths, and like I'd be coming off work, and like I'd go pick up a shoe and take it sold out, and you weren't there, and like it was somebody else. But like you would be like on your hunt to get something else to
Yeah.
like bring it back to the shop and consign it yourself.
Yeah.
So like I can attest to you being like hungry and like getting to it type shit.
Yeah, I think it's like I was like you want to do it to yourself, and this is just what I love for a passion. Like every day I woke up to the shop, like I never felt like a day in the work.
Yeah.
Like I remember my first year, Tony used to see me waiting outside the shop an hour in advance because I would be at the shop at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then Tony would be like,
because of the bus schedule.
no, I used to walk.
Okay.
If you guys don't
My
know, I used to
boy.
walk. I used to walk from West Side Avenue to Journal Square every day
With an IKEA backpack.
with an IKEA backpack full of shoes, ready to
Mm.
consign.
Right.
Until Tony realized he was like, I think I need to give this guy some keys. He might as well go inside.
So I had trust issues in the beginning because
Yeah.
it was my first few employees,
As you should.
Yeah.
and I was like, yo, this guy is like, he's literally waiting outside for an hour before I arrive because I would arrive on the dot.
Slow.
That's
Because-
Snow, sleet, rain.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Ants there.
so, yo, he was hardworking. He proved himself. I was like, you know what? Let's just. I spoke to the partner. I was like, yo, let's just give him a set of keys. Like, I really feel bad that
I
he's
feel
like,
bad that he has to wait
No,
an hour
the
outside
best-
for me.
No, I think the best one was so we got to work one day. I called Tony. He's like, nah, the other partner's working. I called the other partner and he's like, nah, Tony's working. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna wait out
I'm just
here.
gonna wait in Domino's.
I'm just gonna yo, shout out Domino's.
Shout out Domino's, bro.
And then
Good
I
times.
think at that point Tony was like, you know what? Just give him keys.
Fuck it,
Just give him keys.
Ah, man.
but that's what I liked about him. He was always on his grind. Like he would
Hell yeah.
hustle nonstop.
Because
and I was like-
don't stop.
It's like in a way, it kind of reminded me of myself because like,
Mhm.
it's like I'm not on his level of grind because he would just do anything and everything. It's like I'm kind of
Hell
lazy,
yeah.
but he would just do anything and everything to try to make that
Hell
buck, and I'm
yeah.
like, all
I
right,
fuck with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
I get it. It's like I respect it.
I think it was just like, you know what it is? Is like, because at the end of the day, I think as for myself, I had to show I had to prove myself every day walking into those doors on 633 New York Ave.
Mm.
Because at the
You
end of at the end of the day, it's
Hell
like,
yeah.
at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you could have chose anybody. You could have been like, yo, this kid's talking for me for an hour. Like, why is he still talking? Get out. You
Nah,
know,
word.
like, so at the end of the day, like, and people understand, like, when you work in a job, whether it's a store like this or whatever you do, put your full into it. You know,
Mhm.
like,
But it helped that he like helped, even like in the hour and a half that he was there, like just doing whatever he had to do, like expecting nothing. He built a rapport, and
Yeah.
we're like, we could see where your mindset's at. We could see where your heart's at. It's like we can see that you're hardworking. So you know what? Let's give him a shot. It's like, who else is gonna be out there who hands in his resume that's gonna do what he does without expecting zero?
Yeah, true. That's the
And-
thing
and it
called hard work and work ethic,
Nah, word.
you know?
shit ain't free out here.
And that's
Yeah.
what a lot of the people that are asking
But
about jobs.
Oh.
There it is.
Boink. Yes, sir.
What was like the most like ridiculous like come up for you personally for like the toe?
For me, for the toe.
Yeah.
The most ridiculous come up, but sadly I sold it because I needed to pay tuition. Tony gave me a pair of Yeezy One Zens promo samples for $450.
Mm.
He gave it to me for cost,
Oof. What
and
was-
then I
can
sold
you-
it because I was walking around NYC and someone offered me $1,200 off my feet,
Fuck.
there it is.
Hustler.
and
It's a
I
grind.
said, and I was like, at this time, remember I was also going to college. Shout out St. Peter's University, but they're expensive as shit.
SPU.
Paying $800 a month, no loan, and I was like,
Oof.
this could pay my
Tuition.
So wait, how much was your tuition annually, or what per semester?
per semester, probably around like
25.
$20,000 to $25,000 per semester.
Makes sense.
I respect it because
No,
I
per year, I'm
know
like, per year.
I know certain people that struggle with the tuition.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you know what? It's like, yo, we hooked it up or whatever it may have been. Honestly, I don't even remember that. But
What?
yo,
Yeah, you got
if you could get out of your tuition, yo,
Oh, 100%.
so.
Facts.
it sucks.
Hell yeah.
The only reason I wanted them that bad, and I don't think Tony remembers this, but this was at a time I sold out. We were trying to think of like new content and like what can we do to Instagram better.
Damn,
We would
that's
have
still the same
employees
way.
modeled shoes as a post for the sale post.
Yeah.
So you would
Oh,
so-
we would do anything and everything. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. So like Tony had me lay. I was laying on the bench back when we had the bench of those up, and I'm like this,
yes.
and I'm like wearing the shoes, and it's like size 8 Yeezy 110 for 900.
Damn, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss those days.
Hey,
Those
yo.
are good ass days.
Nah, word.
But
Hell yeah.
but we were trying to like, so we were trying to see like what would catch on. It's like there was like it wasn't like a trending algorithm on
Yeah,
TikTok
no,
or
no.
Instagram or whatever. It's
There's
like
none.
you had to make it up.
There's
Yeah.
no reels.
So we tried everything.
this is before you had to like earn your likes.
Yeah, it's like
this is
it's
before
like
heavy.
it's like this was like
filters.
this was before like the analytics came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you couldn't check view insights to see how well your post did. It's like
Yeah.
so
Word.
you could see like what works and what doesn't. It's like we were literally just shooting the shit. It was like we were just anything and everything is like
What a time.
yeah, it,
Word.
it was what it was. Like
Uh-huh.
Instagram was still young, Facebook was semi young or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
But we did anything and everything to try to make it work.
Yeah.
What a
No.
time.
Never knew it. And that was probably like my biggest come up. My funniest, I want to say biggest come up, but like I guess like I kind of call it my regrettable purchase. I remember we had shattered backboard ones that I really wanted. I had store credit, I from consignment, and I was like, I'm gonna get these today. But it was so busy that day, and I couldn't get to it. They were size 9. They were brand new. They were at $450. And I remember it. And then I was about to go be like, hey, Tone, can you ring this up with my credit? And then he's like, I think one of his friends came in and bought the shoe.
And already sold, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
already sold. And
Happens.
Yeah.
so because I was so sad that I couldn't buy a shoe,
You
I
bought
walked-
something else.
I bought a Air Jordan 12 wing promo sample.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh yeah,
Size
you
9.
did. Yeah, you did.
And I wore that shit to the ground.
Hell
And I
yeah.
realized, why the fuck did I buy that shoe?
Right.
You wore it until the black faded to wings.
It wasn't.
yeah,
Even, it wasn't
like-
even AJ12.
I think
wings.
I
Oh my
ended up selling
God.
them on consignment for like 120 when I was
It
done
wasn't
with them.
wings anymore. It was just AJ12 and.
But it was dope because it was a promo sample. So if you guys don't know, the Air Jordan 12 wing promo sample, it's not numbered because the regular pairs are numbered. That pair
Yeah.
was not numbered,
Nah,
Yeah.
for sure.
and I bought it for like $475 or
I
something.
think when
Good
I
deal,
was-
good deal,
right,
good deal.
But shout out to Tony, he did get me. I ended up getting my shattered backboards from sold out for $350 about like
There
a
you
year or
go.
so.
Oh, there it is.
I think when I started that shit, you still had that.
Yeah,
shit.
I remember I walked in and I asked Tony. I was like, oh, yo, I was like, yo, Tone, this Air shattered backwards at $350, bro. What's amp price? He was like, let me post it first, and then and if it doesn't sell, we got you. I was like, nah, bro, I'll buy it.
Posted.
So-
What
so-
is that?
So just remember, this was when it's like when the staff knew. It's like, so we posted everything to sell.
Hell yeah.
So that was the main thing. It's like literally everything. It's like everything. It's like everything we bought. It's like yo, minimum profit. It's like yo, we just want to get in and out.
Yeah.
So, and knew it was like, oh, he's only gonna price it like 50, like $60 above. So obviously he didn't want to take the chance. So he's like, I'm just gonna buy it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
But-
Fuck it.
But of course,
I
it's
still
like,
have the
it's
pair
like,
to this day.
it's like, so, it's like,
Do you?
you know, it's like, I don't
Bring out the
it's like-
shattered.
It's like I don't care who knows.
It's close.
It is
Yeah,
what
I'll
it is.
cook
But
that shit.
but you know, sometimes we post stuff. You know, someone already bought it because they're already in the store.
No,
So
listen,
I might be a customer or an
I can
employee.
attest to this shit.
No, because
I-
I'm so just to be plain Jane is like completely like 100 with everyone on camera. We
Well,
post stuff just to tell people, you know, we had it. But
Yeah.
we tell people all the time, you should come into the store because
Yeah.
Yeah.
if we buy it on spot or get consigned on spot,
You can
you know, it's like you could
take
buy
it
it on spot
right
even
after.
before it gets posted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, but at the end of the day, we are still going to post it just to try to get traction.
I can
Nah, for
attest
sure.
to this as a buyer now, even though like I want to put this on the record, like for everyone, even if you don't work at your older employer, if it is a retail store, it is no worries to go back and also like buy stuff still, especially if you're a reseller. Myself, like my account can attest for this. I shop at Sold Out every single week, and I find steals on here on the daily.
Hell yeah.
I find
Yeah,
steals.
yeah.
I sometimes get I literally get text from Tony and be like, "What are you buying now?" Like, what is?
Yeah, there you go.
Like,
I'll literally be half awake, and I'll see Ann come in. I'm like, oh, there you go. I'm awake now.
Nah, I can attest to this. There was a time where the curtain was closed on Newark Avenue. If you know, you know.
Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then it
yeah,
became a
that.
thing where it was like, hey, like I have an additional 80 pairs to add to that curtain, so go ahead and open it. And one time there was a DB4 that was in there, a size 12.
Yeah.
Wait,
it
wait, wait,
was-
wait. But do you know why we started that curtain?
Because of you.
I guess
I'm
so.
just kidding. I'm kidding. Was it probably
Well,
because of you?
I mean, realistically speaking, it was such a close quarters situation where, like, if I'm consigning something or selling something, it's like the buyer, you know, it was all one register, right? So like to my right is like, oh shit, there's 60 pairs, so let me just see what you have, right?
yeah.
So I was that asshole that would like literally sit there and be like, oh, while you're consigning these 80 pairs, let me just
Look through this
rendezvous
shit.
to shit that you haven't posted
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
And once upon a time, there was a DB4 there. You know, size 12, worn once.
OGL.
OG all
Yeah.
with the little Google
Yeah.
picture, printed out, cut it out, and put on the box.
Yeah.
Just so I knew what it was. It's like, wow.
I remember that. I remember that vividly
And
too.
I remember getting that pair for a whopping $50 because I had enough on my consignment, and the original price that was at $1,000. I was like, hey, I'll buy that for $50 on top. Why
So-
not?
Yeah.
So there's also been times where consigners actually look through the new intake wall
Yes.
Yeah.
and they would buy stuff.
And then put it on consignment.
Yes, and then they were like, it's like, it's like,
I
it's
was
like,
that
it's like, is this how much it is? It's like, yeah. So I'll buy that. They'll pay for it. It's like, all right, I'm
I'll
gonna
take
put
it
this
home and then
consignment.
bring it back on my next
And
next
then we'll be
drop-off.
like, Jesus Christ. It's like, so just to give you guys a heads up, it's like
I was probably,
sometimes there's like really crazy
Yo,
sales. It's like
I
where
was-
even
Fuck.
resellers will come to us and they'll be like,
I'm not even kidding. I
That's
was
me.
probably
I can
the
make
reason
a quick.
Fuck.
I was probably
Shout
the
out
reason
Ed.
why that curtain came up.
But
Because I
again-
remember the
but
curtain
again, it's
wasn't
like-
there.
He was always on his grind. It's like he
Yeah.
would.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but shout
He
out
would do
Ed
his
for
thing.
being here and doing this shit because I totally forgot about all that.
Yeah.
It's like
Holy fuck,
that's
I
why
remember
that
I
black
used to-
curtain came up.
Listen, man,
Yeah.
I used to love Newark Avenue when there was just like one or two buyers or whatever the hell, and I would drop off 80 shoes, and they were like, "Oh my god, I'm so overwhelmed." And we're like, "All right, you're overwhelmed. Let me just go up to the left and just figure out my
Yeah.
next strategy."
But
Yeah.
But then it's like I think it was also like good thing like I was one of the people that was like help you out
Mm-hmm.
like,
oh,
like
for
when,
sure.
when you first started.
Yeah.
And I remember like you was like, the funniest thing with Leo, he would come in and be like, "And I'm pricing at this," and I'm like,
No, you're not.
"No, you're not," and then you're like, "Yes, I am," and I'm like, "All right, it's not gonna move."
Fuck
Nah,
it.
fuck
And
that.
then a week later he comes in, and he's
a
like,
week.
a
It-
week.
Nah, it got to the point where I would just sit on the bench and I'd be like, all right, watch this. Fucking an hour later, yo, let me get those.
Yeah.
He'd be like, yo, why are you paying for these? Nah, I need that.
What a time. What a time.
So again, maybe you should start consigning with us
Consigners.
because
You just
It's
got to
just a
understand the
waste.
It's like-
science.
The best
it's like
place on
it's
the
like
tri-state.
sometimes when we tell you, hey, your best bet is to consign because
We're
we
not
know-
being mean.
It's like it's not because like we don't really want to buy. It's like so we want to buy, but we don't want to buy at the price you want because
Yeah.
we always think about 2, 3, 4 weeks out.
Mm-hmm.
But if you expect it to sell within a week,
God
we're
bless
gonna
you.
make you put
Listen.
we're gonna make you put like your money where your mouth is.
Listen,
Yeah.
I can guarantee you I just want to sell these and get a shoe.
As a
to-
former consigner.
No, as a current consigner.
Oh, current too.
I want to tell you, right, as a person who currently consigns and buys habitually here and almost uses sold out as a closet, right?
Mm.
That's fantastic.
There was a
That's-
time where I would
Sold out
just
storage.
come in and be like, "Hey, Aunt, I just need $400, make it work," and be like, "I guess I had $450 for you, but here's $4." Right?
yo.
No argument,
No,
whatever.
no, you know you
No, I
would.
swear to God,
Yeah,
right?
he was understand.
And it was a time where I'd be like, yo, like, yeah, I'll take the 4. But then there was a time where it was like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me if I just wait 2 hours, I can make it $180 more?
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, all right, I'm never selling here anymore. I'm
Hey.
only consigning.
Yeah.
and
But still the sold out. They pay really well.
and we're not against that.
No,
Because
100%.
because like at the end of the day, it's risk free to us.
Exactly.
It's risk free to you. So it's like if you want to consign, do it.
As long as you have in-demand stuff, whether it's new, old, ancient, whatever the hell, like as long as it's current and it's reasonable price.
Yeah, true.
Because you can't just sit here and just like, hey, I have
Whine about it.
I have a Mortal Kombat, Supreme arcade system that somebody else is gonna have to, put up.
Oh, by the way, that went to Marshalls.
It's also currently
Consigned.
it's also currently consigned that sold out for $1,000. Like as long as you don't come in here, it's like, yo, I want $2,000. It's like, yo, go fuck yourself. Like I'm not doing that. Like take that shit up the street or wherever the hell it is. But if you come in, right, and you're like, hey, I have this Supreme fridge, right, that I don't know what to do with it, and you're like, hey, I don't know what to do with it. And then you just have Leo come in and it's like, yo, I'll just take it for $1,800. Fuck it, why not?
Yo, you got a fridge?
Yeah.
Let me get that, bro.
You know
I
what I
need
mean,
that.
and you know what I mean, and then it just ends up right here.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
did I sell?
I bought it. It's in my fucking man cave.
See, it's what it is.
It's on his work. All right.
That
To close it out, what's your best memory at Sold Out?
My best memorable moment. So Tony asked me. He's like,
Damn, you already had this shit on.
"Yo,
the
I
fucking dome.
I had this on the dome. I talked about this beforehand, but Tony's like, yo, Ed, we're gonna buy some Yeezys. I'm gonna need you to stay late, and I'm like, that's fine. We bought 121 pairs of Yeezys. And Tony's like, yo, even though it's a reputable source, we're still gonna double check every single
What
pair.
year is this?
This is 2017.
It's high time of year.
Yeah,
It's high
Is it,
time.
is it a specific shoe only? Or
No,
like
no, so
multiple
it was,
styles?
it was like
every-
four, it's like 4 different SKUs.
So it was the Solar Red, the Copper, basically all the Black Friday Yeezys,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chocolate 750s, a bunch of like toddler pairs or whatever. I'm gonna send Noel. I have my throne picture. We're gonna put here. I took a
Mhm.
throne picture after. And then Tony basically we authenticated, double checked sizes, and also inventory that before I went home that night.
And inventory.
Yeah, so
You're nuts, man.
I worked from 11 to 11 that night, and that was
There
one
it
of my
is.
memorable moments. And that
Respect.
started a wave because after that we also did more throne pictures from Easy Beluga 2.0s. We did a throne picture for that. Human Race NMDs. We did a throne
Mm.
picture for that.
Wow.
Yo,
yeah.
all right,
All-
RIP, man.
Alright.
All I
Yo,
remember is bring in Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. But honestly, but then it's like also as a kid, you got to think about it like
That's
like-
hot.
you got to think about it like as a kid. My memorable moment, like, wow, I'm signing a check for $60,000, like.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
not my money. But yo, I'm signing this check.
I did this.
I
What
did
a
this.
time. Damn. Any other
Like-
last tips or last tricks that you want to show people about the culture and consigning now and buying now?
I think just a mode of consigning, like, I get it. You know, some people have sentimental attachments, but if you're really trying to just sell the item, just get rid of it. Because like I said, like we go back to it, like, yeah, you might be able to make that extra 50 to 100, but how long is it gonna take you?
True.
And then with now with how like the market's changing now,
Yeah.
like for example, I know we didn't talk about, but like look, Kobe Yates are restocking, like all the LeBrons
Yeah.
are coming back out. Think about it. Kobe 8 Venice Beach was $1,000 plus sneaker, but now it's about to come out again.
South
about to be
Beach,
a
LeBron
300.
James.
South Best
sneaker.
LeBron Lays
Yeah.
was $1,000 plus sneaker, but it restocked and now it's a rip.
Yeah.
So think about all those people that are holding on to it. If you
Nah,
want to
yeah.
start really reselling, just sell it, make your margins. At the end of the day, the biggest tip I can give people: relationships are more worth to any dollar.
100%.
Yeah, for
That's,
sure.
that's probably one of the biggest tips I can give. And honestly, I'm the happiest thing is that I can still come back here and we can still be a
That's why we
family.
love you.
Word.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
that's like regardless of I moved on and I did my own thing. But at the end of the day, like I will always still feel like feel a part of the Sold Out JC fam.
Word. We appreciate you.
And Tony's still my dad, guys.
And
We were,
If-
we were
if-
very
if-
we were very very upset when he left.
if no one understands or knows, where can they find you?
You can find me on 97 Mallory Avenue, 07304 in Jersey City. Wednesday through Sunday, 11 to 8. Wednesday through Saturday, Sunday 12 to 7. You know, closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. Sometimes closed other days.
What is the name of this establishment?
It's called Find Curate. You know.
And if they're not local, where else can they find you?
Oh, you can find me on Whatnot. We do dollar auctions every single week. Your favorite shoes and streetwear starting only at $1. Sudden death auctions. You got 30 seconds. to
Sudden
bid.
death.
There it is.
And FYI, it's like I'd hate these apps, but if there's any one that I'll actually tune into, it's actually him because he's actually the most entertaining. Because everybody else, yeah, no offense to everybody else
Yo.
and whatnot, but you guys are boring.
No
Yo,
one
I'll
else-
be,
it's
I'll
like-
be
it's
in
like-
bed
it's like-
watching it.
It's like
no
yo,
one
I'll be
else
way
is
back
drinking
watching it.
500
it's like,
White Claws
yeah, it's
on
like,
Whatnot.
no one else is like doing shotguns to White Claws. Like this guy is entertaining as
No one
Yeah.
can outdrink this man.
yo.
I promise you that.
What?
Except
It's like
Mateo.
even
Hey.
even when he throws out a steal and he
Hey,
starts crying on
potato.
camera, which is amazing.
Oh god.
Yeah,
But-
don't worry.
Even
Yo,
when he
but-
loses, he wins.
but-
Yeah.
but he ships everything out. It's
next
great.
day.
Hell
Next
yeah.
day.
I remember
Next day
I
air,
sold
baby.
I remember my greatest Whatnot sell. I sold a pair of Air Jordan 2 Concords for $2.
There it is.
I cleared
Jordan-
$1.18
Wait,
after fees.
Wait, Air Jordan 2 what the hell was it?
Concourse, it's the
Dark
white
Concord.
and purple, and we can
With
put it
the-
up here.
Yeah, with the little
Oh,
cement print.
that's
You don't look up.
Yeah.
Look up.
that's terrible.
There it is.
There it is.
That's wow.
It's a size 8. It sold for $2. No one wanted to bid on it.
Mm.
And you know what? We still shipped out the next day. I think the box cost more than what I got for it.
Nah,
Jesus
we're-
Christ.
Our
Okay,
most
well,
memorable item on Whatnot is a 1999 not Wu-Tang Iowas. We sold it for a whopping lost money.
Yo, shout out to Sold Out JC for their Whatnot show for selling me mineral blue foam runners for $19 for Leo.
That's why FYI, that's why we never ever go on Whatnot ever again.
That was a test. It was a test. It was a test.
It's like it was a test and it failed and
It
we're
was a
never doing
test.
it again.
But
We
for real,
took
though-
Whatnot as Borat. Not.
But for real though, Ant, thank you so much. We love you.
No,
Thank you, thank you.
No, I appreciate
you.
it.
Love you.
Thank
Hell
you,
yeah.
thank you.
Okay.
My guy. Catch him. We're gonna put his links and IG and all that in the description. Yo, make sure to tune in to the next episode. This is Buy Sell Talk. Signing off.
You already
Blah,
know.
blah.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Bye 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 bye.